Hello, Beverly. How are you today?
Same old, same old.
There is a story I want to share with you.
I love stories.
But first, here are some questions to think about. So listen carefully.
Where did it happen? In the house or in the forest? What was Hugh doing before he returns home?
Where did it happen? In the house or in the forest? What had Hugh been doing before he returned home? What did he hear when he came up to the house? Was the door open? What did Hugh say? What did he see inside the house? Was Hugh happy or sad? Now, listen to the story. Once, Hugh went hunting. When he returned home, he heard a noise inside the house. The door was open. Hugh hollered, "Hands up or I'll shoot!" He entered the house and saw a small hedgehog. Hugh was happy. It was just a hungry hedgehog. Did you like the story? Where did it happen? In the house or in the forest? What had Hugh been doing before he returned home?
He was, I don't know.
Let me read the first sentence again. Once, Hugh went hunting.
He went hunting, but what's hunting?
Hunting is the activity of searching for something, wild animals or birds, for example. What did he hear when he came up to the house?
He heard noise.
Great! Was the door open?
Yes.
What did Hugh say?
Hands up or I'll shoot.
What did he see inside the house?
He saw a hedgehog.
A hedgehog is a small brown animal that has sharp spines on its back and that can roll itself up into a ball. These words from the story, Hugh, hunting, home, hedgehog, what letter do they have in common?
H. So many H letters.
That's right. And how do you say this word?
Hedgehog.
Hedgehog. Hedgehog. Hedgehog. Now you?
Hedgehog. Hedgehog. Hedgehog.
Is there a word in the story where letter H is not pronounced?
Hug.
Right. How many H letters do you have in this word?
2. Hugh.
Good. Do you pronounce the first letter? Hugh.
Hugh. Yes.
Do you pronounce the second H letter?
Hugh. No, there is no second sound H in this word. That's a hard name to pronounce.
What other words from the story are spelled with H?
Hugh, hunting. He, home, heard, house, hollered, hands.
What does holler mean? To holler means to cry out or shout.
Like this?
Exactly! Can you think of some other words with this sound?
2 hours.
Do we pronounce H here?
No.
No. Hour.
So we don't always pronounce letter H.
No. The H sound is usually spelled with a letter H. Sometimes the H sound is spelled with the letter WH. Can you give me some examples? Is H always heard in English?
No. which words are heard and some are silent.
Is it a voiced sound? Put your finger here and compare d, m, and h. When you pronounce d, you feel movement here, d, m. When you pronounce h, you shouldn't feel movement here, h, h, h. Use a piece of paper or a candle to practice the voiceless h sound. When you say the sound, you should release a puff of air from your mouth that moves the paper.
It doesn't move.
It starts from your mouth, not your throat. Your vocal cords should not vibrate.
It moves.
If you are using a candle, it should continue burning. If the candle dies, you are not pronouncing it right. So be careful.
Hello. How are you? I'm hungry. Hello. How are you? Are you hungry? I am happy.
Okay, now that you have a better idea of how to pronounce the sound h, let's do some more practice. Now, I will say 2 words and you would circle S if the words are the same and D if the words are different. For example, hit, hit. What will you circle?
Same. S.
Good. Let's start. Earring, earring. Hotter, otter. Head, add. Heat, eat. Heels, eels. Hair, hair. Hand, and. His, his. Am. Ready to check?
Yes.
Earring, earring. Hotter, otter. Head, add. Heat, eat. Heels, eels. Hair, hair. Hand, and. His, his. Am. How did you do? It's okay to make mistakes. The more mistakes you make now, the less mistakes you'll make in the future. Remember that.
Okay.
Now, listen to the sentences. Circle the word you hear. For example, she has lost her earring. Which word do you hear? She made this otter for me. She made this hotter for me. I had it on. I had it on. Do you have to heat it? Do you have to eat it? He has 2 heels. He has 2 eels. This is full of hair. This is full of air. Here are the answers. She made this otter for me. She made this hotter for me. I had it on. I had it on. Do you have to heat it? Do you have to eat it? He has 2 heels. He has 2 eels. This is full of hair. This is full of air. If you made mistakes, go back and listen again.
Okay.
Here are some tongue twisters for you.
Tongue what?
A tongue twister is a sentence or phrase that is difficult to say, especially when repeated quickly and often. It helps you to learn how to pronounce a certain sound. Try to say it. Harry has a hole in his head. Harry has a hole in his head. Harry has a hole in his head.
Harry has a hole in his head.
I'm having a horrible holiday here. I'm having a horrible holiday here.
I'm having a horrible holiday here.
The hotel is huge and high up on the hill. The hotel is huge and high up on the hill. The hotel is huge and high up on the hill.
The hotel is huge and high up on the hill.
Harry hurt his head. Harry hurt his head. Harry hurt his head.
Harry hurt his head.
Hot weather and I'm hungry. Hot weather and I'm hungry. Hot weather and I'm hungry.
Hot weather and I'm hungry.
Look at these pictures and say words with h sound.
Here, head, hand, happy, hello, hi, hiking, hard, heavy.
Well done!
Make a story using these words and write it in the comments.
If you're a teacher, you can download this lesson plan from my website. Thanks for learning with us.
I've been Beverly.
Thanks for learning with...
And you've been awesome.
Thanks for learning with us. Be safe and see you in the next video. Bye!
One. Ding, 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 ding.